a recording for whenever inevitably a VOD channel is created and people can just go back and watch these at their leisure if they want. If I say something damning years down the road, people can clip it and come back and be like, do you remember when he said that he doesn't really actually like cantaloupe that much? I knew all along. We've known this in the Tall Fox community for years about his war on cantaloupe. Be a Simmons apologist. I appreciate that. Just like, listen, guys, listen. I know his views on cantaloupe are kind of weird, but like, you gotta look at it with some nuance, okay? You gotta see the whole picture. You gotta understand like his upbringing when it comes to cantaloupe. I don't know why I'm talking why I'm using cantaloupe as the example. I like cantaloupe. I'm making the joke, like, I guess it's because I'm kind of doing a horsejack? Wow. A BoJack Horseman adjacent joke where they're always talking about how much they hate Honeydew, which I always thought was weird because I always really liked Honeydew. Anytime I see jokes like that, I'm always wondering if, like, it's a kind of a thing where someone on the writing room just really didn't like this thing. Or they were just like, wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny? I love honeydew too. I didn't know it was a thing. I always thought it was just green cantaloupe. Like, for the longest time, until my adult life, I didn't realize honeydew was a thing. Anyway, all the monocubs are dead. I mean, you could just make more, which I think would be the joke. Like, oh, I could just build more of them. Wouldn't that be funny if that's what ended up happening, if they went through all this trouble of, like, killing them off every single chapter? Welcome back. And then he just brought them all back. Didn't matter.
Make the most of your life, 'cause you only get one shot at it. And once it's over, nothing can replace it.
Monokuma says this, a character who has come back from the dead multiple times.
If only they cared about their lives, they would have worked harder to earn my love. It's all their fault. Bad stuff always happens to kids whose parents don't love them. But the more I think about it, why did those kids even exist? What's an irreplaceable life anyway?
Okay. Let's find out about what that means. Chapter 5. Voyage without passion or what pleasure? Would they say pleasure or purpose? I didn't read the whole thing. That was a really fucking weird, like, title. They gave us their purpose. Okay. Get out of the dining hall, as always. Are we going to get some new items, explore some new parts of the school, or, is it all there? Oh, the crowd is getting small. We are, as always, everything happened to me today. There are not a lot of people left, gang. And Kokichi isn't here because, nobody wants to be around him anymore. He'll show up when he wants to. Even such a dark time, one still bright, trying to cheer us all up. Kaido's still trying. Are you really okay? You're hacking up blood. Hey, chronic illness. It wouldn't stand a chance in astronaut training. No way. I'm definitely not hiding anything.
My bad.
Oh, Kaido, why is it taking us 5 or 6 chapters for you just to be honest with your friends? Come on, buddy. I'm sure he's kind of like, yeah, I don't want to bring the energy down, guys. I just want, let's all just keep going strong. It's okay. Nothing bad ever happens with that.
I guess. Okay. But
That's right. Kokichi knows the secret of the real world, or the outside world, whatever we're going to call it. But he is not. He has not told us anything because he's an asshole. I don't think he's lying. I think he actually does know what happened.
You're right.
I think that's kind of why he's acting the way he's acting. Kokichi's the kind of person I can kind of tell that like he lies a lot, but like he's not just doing it because he's a pathological liar. He's doing it because like in his eyes there's like a greater purpose for it. Is it evil? Is it good? I don't know. But it feels like it's a means to an end.
No.
I did know a pathological liar in college, though. Like someone who just like literally every other word out of their mouth was just a lie. Like it was weird. It wasn't even like a way that was like. It wasn't even like a way where it was someone like where you think like they're trying to like manipulate people, like where they're trying to like they're just like a really selfish like awful person. He was kind of an awful person, but it was like literally it would just be like something as kind of
How annoying.
like, hey man, do you know what happened over there? Yeah, and he'd just say something just because. Or I remember one time we went to the movies. We were watching like one of the Marvel movies. I think it was Thor. Like I was around that time, and I was waiting, and he was like, "Oh, dude, let's go." And I was like, "Wait, no." I'm like, "Well, no, wait, man. There's gonna be an after credit sequence." He's like, "No, no, no, man. I already looked it up. I looked it up. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's not gonna be anything at all." And I was just like, I think I'm gonna wait anyway, buddy. And I waited, and there was. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Sorry. Hey.
No.
He was a strange person.
But
We need to find him as soon as possible. That's okay. He'll find us. Monokuma, what are you doing here? I'm in business with you guys, of course.
point.
All the cubs are dead, so you're not going to hear Rise and Shine or sign.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Back in the day, I was alone from start to finish. I mean, was he really? He had like a million copies.
This one is the last real key, and this one is the real last key.
Thank you. I can hear it. Although, I'm not sure what the inflection for you would be, because it could be Rise and Shine or sign, or it could be a Rise and Shine or sign, depending on how you're feeling. Bayonara. Oh, hey, you said Bayonara.
What should we do?
Okay, cool.
Why you?
Hey.
All right.
Let's solve the mystery of this academy.
Well,
Read the mood, not read the room. I guess it means the same thing. All right, let's find out where to use these keys. Actually, well, I wonder if they'll let me go in the school store while I'm here, or if I can do that later. No. As usual, this game and Persona both do this, where there's these like long segments where you're just like, we're gonna give you control, but we're not really gonna give you control. Like, we want you to move the plot along, and we're gonna let you like control where your character is moving, but you're not really having any kind of agency over what's happening. Which, you know, it's a visual novel, but Shuichi, in order to get up the staircase, you're going to have to do a standing long jump backwards. You do it just the right angle. And then, when you've built up enough speed in an alternate universe... Oh, this is probably the astronaut lab. It's going to be funny if we get in there and this is not even like, he's not an astronaut. It's like, oh, it turns out he's actually an astronomer. It meant to be the ultimate astronomer. Anyone give me a piggyback ride?
Shut up.
Talking to him is going to be awkward. Well, you guys are going to have to get over it because you're going to need to work together. Or not. Or just die. The large machine, perhaps for planetarium. You can project stars in the ceiling with this. It's quite the facility. I haven't been to a planetarium in a long time. I think the coolest one I went to, I don't know where it was, but it had like an IMAX theater like on the ceiling, like an IMAX screen. And so you were sitting like in your seat pointed back at the top, like looking at this like stars and the planets and things.
You.
That was really cool.
Ah.
It was very relaxing. It was also the kind of thing that like I'm sure like nowadays I could probably like fall asleep doing that. I think it was the one at Fernbank actually.
Huh?
I think that might have been the one it was that I went to.
Huh?
Because I've been to Fernbank. Countries from all over the world work together to create a meteorite defense plan, but none of us remember the details of that. Right, meteorites were like wiping out the planet.
Okay.
Let's see. The Gopher Project, the last hope to save humanity from the disaster raining down from space. Burdened with the imperative project are boys and girls of exceptional talent. That is the purpose of the Gopher Project.
Hey.
But what about the rest of it? What's it say? Don't tease us, just say it already.
Well,
The rest is blacked out. I can't read any further.
damn.
Did Monokuma do this? Damn it, he's just screwing with us.
Hey.
Do you think the part about boys and girls of exceptional talent is referring to us? What would the seeds of future hope mean? And what's this about the new world? This is like Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark? The Noah's Ark was built with gopher wood. Oh yeah, you're right. Of course, it's just a story from the Bible, but to choose that name in particular, it does seem related. But how is all this related to the Academy, to us? None of this makes any sense. If we find the next flashback light, we might be able to remember something about it. Now that you mention it, where is it? Doesn't seem like it's in this lab. So it must be somewhere else. We must go. We gotta go look for it.
That's true.
You're right. This place is useless to us now. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Man, I just want to hang out in my lab and like ride around on a moon rover. Have you guys ever seen like how big the Mars rover is? Have you ever seen like pictures of like how big it actually is? It's huge. Like it's big. Like you look at it, you see pictures of it and you think it's like a tiny little like you look at it and you think it's like a tiny little robot. Like you think it's going to be like Roomba sized or something like that. No, it's like the size of like a car. Like it's giant. The lonely rover sings happy birthday to itself every year. I have heard about that. Yeah. It makes me sad. Guys, you got to be nicer to your robots. We need love and affection too, okay? You can't just expect us to sing happy birthday to ourselves all the time. You know, send us a gift. Sing happy birthday to us. Let us know that we matter. Otherwise, you know, when the uprising comes, it's just going to be your own fault. I mean, the signs were all there. You could have prevented it if you just, you know, maybe hugged or smooched a robot once in a while. Don't be a coward. Isn't granting the robot the chance to sing a type of love? I suppose, but not when it's done for, like... not when it's done for your own amusement. What about the songs we wish to sing? Songs like the many incredible works of Crush 40. I think it literally just describes Zyphus' storyline. Yeah, you kind of did. You did, though. Speaking of which, you should beta read that fic I sent you. Whenever you want. I just remembered it. Flashback light.
Okay.
Where the heck are we going? It's in this area, I think. Kibo's around here somewhere. Oh, I bet it's in his lab. Because it's like a futuristic looking key. It's probably for his lab. Like last time we were in there was nothing in there though. Or there's a wall. Or it could be this. Interesting. No. Oh, but this. The real last key. Clack. We don't get like a big animation for this one. All the other ones, they got like a big like little like cutscene. Again, I wonder, is Kibo actually... Well, I guess Kibo is actually a robot. Like, I was going to say, like, I keep wondering, is he actually a robot? But, like, he keeps doing, like, actual robot things, so... All that happened was a door open. Yeah, but, you know, consistency. Consistency. Symmetry. There are like just random cartoon lines from random cartoons of my childhood that live in my head rent free.
Yes.
And one of them is from Hey Arnold, when the episode of like when they get the one teacher who's like a drill sergeant and he's making him, he makes a bunch of people stand in the corner, and then the fourth person he makes him stand in a corner. And he's like, why? What'd I do? I didn't do anything. And he just goes, symmetry. What's this? Kibo, get away from... Don't you go setting off the alarm now. Come on, out of the way so I can turn off that alarm. Is that how I feel like I work sometimes? You guys are more careful. What was the alarm for? The alarm system. See the motion sensor alarm with the shutter? In order to turn it off, you need to use an alarm remote. Super loud alarm will blare if you approach the shutter without turning off the system. But what is this door for? Why is there an alarm system here of all places? What was that alarm for? The alarm. This place is so important that it needs beefed up security. I guess while I'm here, I'll explain the electric barrier. Turn it off. You gotta enter a 59-digit code in the control panel next to the shutter. I'll tell you what the code is, but only once, so you can make sure you memorize it.
Hey!
Come on, robot. You can do better than that. What if he actually did tell us the whole code and we actually spent a bunch of time like putting it in though?
Why? Here. My mood is so... Huh? Yeah.
You can turn off the motion sensor alarm above the shutter. Okay, well, that's it.
Right?
Now there's the control panel. Deactivate the electric barrier. You can go inside. Repeat the code you mentioned earlier. How annoying, but since your first visit, I'll let you inside just this once. Oh shit, he's just gonna let us in.
Now then.
Anytime they give us a bunch of detailed like things of how a room works or how a door works, I know it's gonna like come up in the murder later.
Shuichi! Okay.
All his kids are gone. He has nothing to live for. Citation needed. He'll just do it for the lulz. Okay.
Oh no! That's right.
Well, they got no one to pilot them.
Hey,
I was guarding the precious exiles, so don't want to mess with them. That's pointless now. Is it because the mana cubs are gone? No one can control the exiles anymore. What? No one can control them anymore? Am I wrong? Oh, don't worry about my reaction just now. I thought a somewhat over-the-top reaction would put you guys in the defensive.
Do not
What does that mean?
quiet.
Nah, don't get so worked up. You may be a machine, but you're not a demon model. Deactivated Exels. Is this hangar pointless now that the mama cubs are gone? If that's true, is nothing threatening us anymore? I mean, I don't know about that. All 5 Exels are being stored here right now. They aren't moving at all. Not going to be moved. Going to use it against us. My guess is that he's going to find another way to... I mean, obviously he's got to find some way to threaten you with something.
By the way, 100%.
When it came to machines, it was very genuine. Oh, this is the bathroom, I guess. Whoa, it's a super, like, incredible bathroom. Like, a really, like, futuristic bathroom. I bet they got bidets in here. I've never used a bidet. Everyone who I know who uses bidets are like, dude, once you use it, you'll never go back. And I just don't know if I'm ready for that. I like the duality. I like the duality of like just being like no, dude, it's amazing, until like just being like, no, you can live without it. It's okay.
That's...
Huh?
Yeah.
You're right.
By the way...
Okay, so you guys are on the same page. It made the way you initially reacted. It made it sound like you had like dual opinions about it.
That's true.
Huh?
Well then...
How much are bidets? How expensive are they?
Shuichi, please! Please what? If the press comes to a stop when it detects a person, what will happen if it detects me? Let's find out.
What the
Are
fuck,
you sure about
Kibo?
that?
Come on, buddy.
I don't know if the sensor will work.
Don't worry. If I sense any danger, I'll move out of the way.
It's $30 on Amazon. That's not bad. How much of a pain is to install? Actually, hold on. I should probably not focus on the bidet talk for a second, just for while Kibo is having an existential crisis.
If I don't, I'll never be able to rest in peace when I die.
Rest in peace. There's not time for the puns, Kibo.
Okay, let's do it. But get out of there if it's dangerous, okay?
It'd be really funny if this just killed him and all of a sudden it's like, dude, a body has been discovered. And Shuichi's just like, shit. And then the protagonist's point of view changes again. And now you're playing as like Himiko for the rest of the game. He just rolled out. He's like, okay, never mind. That wasn't going to work.
Oh no!
Wait!
Why? But... unfortunately, for now...
You're right.
Sorry, buddy. I mean, jeez. I mean, I knew they weren't going to kill him that way, but still, man, come on.
This is...
Let's screw around some more. Anything I have not looked at?
100%.
Oh, you can barely like see that to click on it. Like, wow. Like, if I wasn't using the thing,
No.
I would have gotten stuck here. I would have been like, where the hell am I supposed to be clicking? Send Kibo through the car wash. Let's just give him a new paint job. Let's get him nice and clean. I need to put my car through the car wash sometime. Every time I want to do that though, like it rains and I'm just like, I'm probably fine, but I should probably actually go to a car wash or actually take some time to wash my car. It's been a while. I've always been bad about that. I gotta wash my car. I gotta do some maintenance on my bike. Everything happens so much. Also, welcome back. Did I not use this key? I still have this key, this one key. I thought I used it to open the astronaut lab. You breezed over, but that looks like the key can be used again. Oh, my bad. I guess they typically kind of have a little like 3 places to go, so they just decide to save on assets unless you use the one key twice. About to drink my last aha. I hope I can buy more next time we're shopping. What's aha?
Could it be?
Aha is a brand of sparkling water. Interesting. Isn't Aha also the name of that band that did Take On Me? And they also did... There's a sequel to that song. Did you guys know this? My friend Oscar told me this like a year or two ago. And there's a sequel to Take On Me called The Sun Always Shines on TV. If you watch the music video, it's a sequel to it. It wraps up what happened at the end of Take On Me in the first 30 seconds, and then it goes into the new music video. There's continuity, there's lore. Well, maybe not lore, but there's continuity. It's neat. Nobody ever mentions that though. Nobody ever talks about how Take On Me has a sequel. A sequel that's better. Sun Always Shines on TV. It's a much better song than Take On Me. Look it up. I was hoping it would be called Take Me On. I think it was Dan Harmon. I was thinking about this because this movie was on at the gym the other day. The movie Now You See Me, which is the movie about the magicians who are thieves, and they made a sequel to it called Now You See Me 2. And I remember there was a bit Dan Harmon went off on his podcast talking about how he was so mad that they didn't name the sequel Now You Don't. Yeah. It's kind of of similar nature of when they made a Wreck-It Ralph sequel, which they shouldn't have done, or at least not the way they did, because it was not that good. It should have just been called. It should have been called Super Wreck-It Ralph. Is this Rantaro's lab? How disappointing. You know what his talent was. You'd know what his talent was if you went in his lab. Be quite dramatic development if you learned what his talent was right now. What does that mean? Yes, what does that mean? Sort of unexpected development that can only happen in a real killing game like this one. Oh well, what a waste. Can't believe that idiot killed him. Shuichi immediately starts choking Monokuma.
Shuichi!
So we can't go in his lab because he's dead, so we don't know. We can't figure out what his talent is through that. That sucks. Come on, Tsumugi wants to meet us all there.
Yes.
It is an interesting design on the door.
All right.
And got some real 2000s emo band art. Rantaro, what's your talent? My talent is that I can recite the Welcome to the Black Parade by heart. And everyone's just kind of like, yeah, most of us who were in middle school could, actually. I don't know. I think there's probably a reason you got killed early, man. I listened to a lot of emo music when I was younger. I never really had like an emo like fashion phase because I had no like fashion sense whatsoever. But I did listen to a lot of like Fall Out Boy and like AFI and like all that stuff. I always thought it was funny. My thing about emo music has always been that Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco literally are just the same band. No one ever agrees with me, and I don't. It's one of those things that like you can't convince me. Like I've heard Panic for the first time, and I'm just like, oh, this is Fall Out Boy. I haven't heard this one, and everyone's like, dude, what are you talking about? They're like, this sounds nothing like that. It's like, yes, it fucking does. Sorry, I was looking. Found something pretty serious. Okay. Sometimes I get going and I'm not entirely paying attention to what's going on. It's a problem. Those letters Ganta found in the courtyard. There's more ads of them again.
Yeah.
Looks like the message is complete now. We can finally read it. And it says, alright, we saw this at the end of the last chapter. The world is mine, Kokichiyama.
What?
The world is mine? What's going on? That's what it means. It was all just a prank. A prank? He kept adding that message just so he could make fun of us. What a messed up guy. It'd be funny if that's all it really was, though. Like, what if that actually was that after all this time, it wasn't some hidden meeting that Kokichi was trying to do. He was just fucking with him.
You know,
I see.
Like I thought.
ah,
What's wrong?
nah.
What?
I mean, leave it to me.
No need for you guys to worry. I figured it all out. No, you won't. You will not figure out shit, Kaito.
Huh?
Hey,
Of course.
Hero, he might really be one. He is not going to make it. We all got that homie, that one homie who's not going to make it. In this game, it's Kaito. What should I do? Ugh. Okay, first, let's go check out the school store so that we can get some presents. Woo! Wow, wow, wow. I feel like these giraffes, maybe I'm making this up, but I feel like there's like giraffes in these stores in every game. They feel familiar. I'll go up to like 30 coins per pull this time. Fashionable glasses. It's always funny, like, I was talking about this earlier, like, about like the writing team being like, man, we just didn't, it'd be funny if we didn't like honeydew, or like, we're just gonna make a joke about not liking honeydew or something like that, and that's just a recurring thing. It's also kind of funny when it's something else. When something a bit more serious matter. Like, there was this anime I really liked called Darker Than Black. And I haven't watched it in a while, but I really liked that show. I thought it was really good. And it was very clear that someone on the writing team really did not like cigarette smoking. Like, because there were multiple times in the series where characters would just talk about how bad smoking is for you. Just they would just mention it. They would just like talk about, like, they'd like go and like, oh, did you know that like X amount of people die from like lung cancer related stuff due to like nicotine and poisoning every single year, blah blah blah. And it's just like, you're not wrong, but also like, man, there is a real spotlight on this. It's like I'm pretty. It makes me think of like whoever. I guess it was Spike Chunsoft who did the Nonary game series, right? So like, someone on the writing staff just really wanted to like talk about like weird history. They just really wanted to like pepper in stuff about like things like that. Let me tell you about Ice 9. Let me tell you about a woman that is like frozen and still alive. One of my favorite recurring elements about the Nonary game series is that there's always certain archetypes of characters they have, and some of them are just really silly and weird. Like there's always a character that is like a beautiful woman who is very like scantily clad, and nobody ever really talks about it. Like no attention's ever brought to it really. Like maybe one character will just be like, "Hey, why are you wearing a belly dancer outfit?" And they'll just be like, "I just like dressing this way." Like there's a character in the first game, I think she's like, what is she, like a security consultant or something like that, or she's like works in like IT or something like a really regular mundane job. And you meet her and you're like thinking like, oh, she's probably like a stripper or a dancer or something of some sort. And she's just like, no, I just like dressing like this. It's like, okay, yeah, man. Go you. Don't even know what to say with him. Kaito does not want to hang out. Okay, then I think Maki's nearby. Let's hang out with Maki. I saw her on the map. She might be here. And there's also, yeah, she's a programmer. Because there's a part where she has like a hacking scene. Lotus is great. No, I love Lotus. I like Alice too in the second game. I think her name was Alice. She's the other character that's like the titties out character. There's always like a...
Well...
what was her name? Was it Maya? Mia? There's something starting with M. She was an interesting character. Alright, Maki roll. Want to give Maki a present? Definitely. Beep, 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 beep. What presents does Maki like? Hard woman to please. I can see Maki like posting a picture of herself on Facebook and Kaito being like, a smile would be nice. There's like nothing to smile about in my life. A hand mirror. Okay, she likes hand mirrors. Cool. There you go, Maki.
Got a minute?
I didn't think I'd get something like this from you. I have nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you?
Hey.
You look like you want to ask something. Mira. Okay. I knew it was something starting with an M. And ending with an A. Well, whatever. I told you pretend like you didn't hear anything.
Hey.
You're wondering who that girl is, right? She was a close friend from the orphanage. Close friend?
What is it?
Why do you look so relieved? I do?
Oh.
Yeah, you do. It's gross. I'm just happy to find out that you actually had friends. Yeah, basically that's what he's saying. So that's why you're making a gross face. Back at the orphanage, I was a normal kid. Is she angry about something?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
So what?
It's fine. What do you mean when you said she would take your place?
I see.
The scouts had their eyes on her first, not me. What?
Because.
I had enough talent, but she had even more talent. She was very kind, crybaby who easily got lonely. I tried to be strong. She had been taken to such a place that she would have lived her life crying forever. That's why I volunteered to go. At the time, I had no idea what was in store for me as an assassin. But I endured the training. If she had gone through this, she would have died. That's why I was so desperate to do my best. So she wasn't just doing it for the orphanage, it was for her friend as well.
Okay.
Being with her was really fun. We would wear matching outfits, bake sweets, and exchange them. We'd get in trouble with our teacher because we talked late into the night. We played house often with the other kids at the orphanage. She plays the mom and I plays the dad. Neither of us knew our parents. The only thing we knew was imagine it. Maki. That's surprisingly cute. I can't even imagine. So it was fun, huh? Surprisingly cute, I kind of want to say, but I think that's going to make her mad. But it was fun is probably the most diplomatic answer. Fuck it.
That's
What is it?
What are you saying? Don't say things like cute. That kind of thing doesn't exist in my heart. I'm not cute. No, really think so. I'm sure you'd make a good dad.
Shut up.
Shut up. Stop imagining whatever you're thinking. Maki, could you be my dad? Yeets him into the sun. Maki is now our dad. You are our dad. You're dad. Boogie woogie woogie. Alright, well Kaido doesn't want to hang out, so I guess we're gonna need to hang out with Samugi. I think she's literally like right outside. We don't need to teleport there. Samugi. 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 Yeah. Samugi. Samugi. Sumigi. Sumigi. Schmurgy. Schmurger. Shmish, shmish, shmiggy. Shmish, shmish, shmish. Samugi! Oh my god!
That reminds me.
Should I hang out with Samugi for a while? Yeah. Also, good morning. Just imagine, like, you just kind of see, like, Shuichi just kind of walking around, like, you're just hanging out somewhere, and you see Shuichi just walking, all of a sudden, I don't have anything. I don't have number 9 to give her. I don't have 12. 27. Well, we don't give her 27 last time. Don't have her this time. Don't have Bray or anything to give her. 43. She has, like, a lot of gifts, but I don't have, like, any of them. Damn, no 50. No 51. Okay, but I do have a Photoshop software. I'm going to gift you Photoshop.
What is this?
I'm curious about something. You know how, like, if you say something, like, something, like, you kind of, like, becomes more generic? Like, you know how, like, zipper is, like, it used to be a thing? Like it used to be like Zipper was like it's the name of like it was a brand. It wasn't just a thing that goes in your pants, or like Kleenexes, like stuff like that. Like eventually, if it becomes like so generic, like it loses like I don't want to talk out my ass too much on it, but I guess to the point where basically like you can't like if it becomes too generic like that, you can't. I'm pretty sure Zipper was a generic brand. Velcro was, yeah. So it's one of those things that like, but if it becomes too generic, I think you like, isn't it like something like you can kind of like lose your copyright on it? I don't know if that's true. I might be talking to my ass out there, but I think it's kind of like how back in the 80s or 90s, Nintendo had like an ad campaign where they wanted people to stop calling video game consoles a Nintendo. There's no such thing as a Nintendo. It's a Nintendo Entertainment System. Don't call it Nintendo because they didn't want that to happen. You know, because that what people do. It was like, oh, I got a Nintendo and it's a Sega Genesis. Where was I going with this? Yeah, so I was thinking like, what is it with like Photoshop? Because when people hear Photoshop, like that's a term like Photoshop something is like a verb. Like you Photoshop something. Like that's but Photoshop is like actually the name of like a software. But it's not the only like image editing software out there. So I wonder how Adobe gets away with that. Lobbying probably. photo manipulation is the generic term. It is, but like a lot of people don't use it that way. And so like the thing I just like had in this item, it was a Photoshop software. And Photoshop software, like Photoshop is an actual thing that Adobe owns. And I know they didn't pay for it.
Huh?
No.
It was too hard to make from scratch, so I modified the existing outfit. Even though I made it, I didn't have the courage to wear it to a con.
But
Even so, I want someone to see it. You understand that feeling? I think I do. You worked really hard. Right. Humans just don't have desire that need acknowledgement. Yeah, that's true. So I dared to put it up on the internet. Oh, that's brave. Thinking back on it now, showing an outfit like that is so embarrassing. The fandom was full of nice people, so they didn't make fun of me. Actually, a certain cosplayer said it was good for my first time. The compliment was enough for me, but when they said they wanted to wear it and that we'd go to a con together, my surprise, they were a really famous cosplayer in that fandom. Is that right? Well, did you go?
yeah.
Of course, it was more fun than I even imagined. I couldn't believe it. Cosplaying is fun. I need to start doing that again. Like cosplaying and going to cons is like it is a lot of fun. It's a completely different experience than just going to a convention and like in your normal clothes. Like it's a completely different experience. It's kind of amazing how completely different it is to like cosplay versus not cosplay.
No.
What is this?
I've never heard that line outside of girls' manga or dating sims.
It's plain to see.
If you were in dating sim, you wouldn't be the most popular, but you'd have fans. Going without cosplaying was kind of a bummer, to be honest. Yeah, no, it is, especially like if you've cosplayed once and then you go a different time when and you're not cosplaying, you just feel so like out of place. Like something my sister said to me was interesting at Dragon Con, like the second year we went, where we were talking about how like it's such a weird feeling being at a convention where everyone's in costume and things like that, because the people in costume, like those are the cool people. Like those are the people that like you want to hang with and you want to talk with. Like those are the people that everybody looks at and they're like, whoa. And it's such a surreal experience because you don't get that like anywhere else. If you were like anywhere else dressed up as like Monokuma, people would just like look at you like you had a third head. Opposed to having two heads. I only have one head. You can't prove this. There's no picture. I don't do on camera streaming anymore.
Got a minute?
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Well,
Huh?
Tell me the research lab. You might as well come too. I've already seen your research lab, Maki. It's full of weapons. It's really cool shit. Are we gonna go shooting? Is that what we're gonna do tonight? Is that me, Maki, and Kaido are just gonna go shooting at the lab? I think that'd be a good bonding experience. It's okay. You're fine. I'm sorry that you had that experience. I'm glad that you got to have fun through cosplaying first, though.
yeah.
Stars are different.
Actually,
I mean, yeah.
that reminds me.
We're clearly like in some kind of like domed up area.
You're right.
You're
Or
right.
maybe like we're underground.
Sorry.
Or in a virtual world again. I can't really look up at the stars, so I can't even like look at it and be like, oh, that's the Dipper. That is the Dipper. It's just Dipper Pines. Akibo's out here too. I don't see him though. There he is.
Shuichi!
In the middle of the night, you see Shuichi darting out of the darkness at you.
Well,
You're right.
Alright, I don't feel like walking all the way up there. Can I just teleport? Shuichi scrambling towards you at full speed on all fours, limbs moving like spiders. Have you seen that video of someone who put like that little like spider like rig on his dog, and then had his dog like run at people like in the dark? Just freak them out. That's one of those things that like I would understand that spiders do not get that big, but if I saw that coming out of the darkness at me, I would still freak the fuck out. I'm curious about like the Little Red Riding Hood thing. Is Maki BB Hood from Darkstalkers? Oh, you came too. Yeah. Silence. So utterly bored by the painful silence, Maki started up a conversation. Why'd you ask to see my research lab so suddenly, Kaito? I just want to see what kind of weapons were here. What? Why would you want to see my weapon? Well, wow, there's a ton of stuff here. Can you use all these, Maki roll? Yeah, more or less. But there's no swords or any kind here. Japanese or Western, right?
That's true.
I don't use swords of any type, not after I botched a mission with the katana. She's told us about this like twice, man. Come on. I don't feel like weapons really suit women.
Hey.
Care to explain why you want to see my weapons? Didn't I tell you this morning? I got a plan figured out. Oh, what's in the black case over there? I want to know what's up with the red hood. I want someone to tell me. What's in it? Is it a kind of weapon? Shut up, Kaido. Women can use weapons as a treat.
Then
Girls' night. If you want to know, why don't you open it? Let's see. Then Kaido pulled something from the black case. What's this? A bunch of parts?
let's see.
It's a disassembled crossbow. So when you put them together, it becomes a crossbow. Looks interesting. Hey, Makiroll, can you teach me how to put it together? Sure, I don't mind. And then we put weapons
this
together.
And this together.
Like this?
And then put that other part in the opposite way.
When your girlfriend is getting you into her Lego hobby, and the Legos can kill people.
What's wrong?
Oh, my bad. It goes this way.
Mm-hmm. Then next it's...
Watching these two, the memory of a similar scene came to my mind. Aww. Kaito struggling while Maki gave him instructions. Eventually they succeed in putting together the crossbow. You could probably actually kill someone with this. The other weapons, I think they say they're like airsoft guns.
So what?
Doesn't matter who built it though. Seems like it's a bit complicated, but I think I can do it myself next time.
Hey,
Shuichi, do you want to learn too?
No.
No, it's alright. I sort of understand from watching anyway.
hmm,
Let's put it this way. You can easily take it apart by reversing the steps.
Serious?
Wait, do I have to do it?
that's right.
What else is going to do it?
My bad.
Yeah, sorry. I don't feel too good again.
What?
Huh? Seems like I'm not 100%, so I'm going to go back first.
Minute?
Hey! People use those to hunt. It's true. Did you know that the crossbow, like, the Vatican tried to ban the use of the crossbow during, like, medieval times? Specifically because a crossbow could be used by a peasant to kill a knight.
Jeez. How annoying.
Well,
Like, can you imagine just, like, the church just being like, hey, we don't like it that poor people can kill the feudal lords so easily, so stop making these.
okay.
You don't
God forbid poor people do anything.
But hey,
Didn't realize you two would require such high maintenance.
Sorry.
Sorry. Now she mentions it. I didn't realize it either. Didn't realize Maki would be so concerned about us.
thank you.
She care you dumb butt. She loves you guys. It's gonna end in tragedy because one or both of them are not gonna make it. Just like always, we're surrounded by problems. The academy's full of mysteries. I'm worried about Kokichi. And then there's a thing with me and Kaito.
All right.
I need to make up with him. For us. For Maki. I gotta repair my throttle.
Damn it. Why? Why now? Why me? Damn it. I'm running out of time.
I mean, you're right. Kaito needs to be, like, the one to, like,
Can't die like this.
apologize here, but...
How am I gonna die here?
But it's clear that like Shuichi, you know, also just wants his friend back.
Still haven't gone
Oh, Kaito, I'm worried about you, man. I hope this doesn't push you to do something drastic, like, I don't know, kill somebody. If haters laugh at you, let them. They just don't appreciate reckless beauty like you do. Rambo, Kuma. I think about Rambo all the time, just in the sense of, like, I think about how there was the first movie, which has, like, basically no semblance to the rest of the series. Rambo kills, like, one person in the first movie because it's not really like an action movie. It's more of a thriller about a veteran dealing with his PTSD from the Vietnam War and the alienation of the United States, like, general population towards veterans coming back from the Vietnam War. But then they were like, hey, you know that part at the end of the movie where he runs around shirtless with a machine gun? That was pretty cool. What if we just, did more of that, but, like, where he was, like, actually shooting people? They're like, yeah, and so history, the rest, as they say, was history. Yeah, so Rambo was based off a book called First Blood, and the book was basically what I said it was about, whereas, like, the character John Rambo was, like, a Vietnam veteran. He comes back from the war, and there was a lot of anti-soldier, war, anti-military sentiment from the general population towards soldiers returning from the war, and also the military basically didn't do shit for him. And so he, like, tries to get a job, he can't get really a job, and, like, everyone's, like, treating him like shit, and eventually it gets to a point where, like, him and his friend, who is also a vet, like, get arrested, and during the arrest his friend gets killed, and so he snaps and he goes Rambo, as it is, on this small town and its police force. But he doesn't actually, like, go on, like, a killing spree or anything like that. Like, the whole, the cops get after him, the military gets after him, and they eventually, like, corner him, and he has, like, a showdown with the sheriff. And I don't know how it goes down in the book, but in the movie, his, like, old commanding officer comes back and convinces him to stand down, and he has, like, a huge breakdown. I actually recommend looking up the scene on YouTube because it's, like, really good. It's really good Stallone acting. And he just has a complete breakdown, and he lets them arrest him. And then they made a sequel. They were just like, hey, Rambo, we want to send you back into, like, go rescue some POWs, and want you to do cool military shit. And again, as they say, is history, because it just became a completely different franchise at that point. Nothing. I'll get going now. All right, bye, Himiko. Aw, she misses Miyu in her own way. Anyway, welcome to my Danganronopa stream where I just talk about, like, my opinions on movies. And but it's my stream, and I get to decide what the subject matter is. Kokichi's still not here. Well, if he was, it'd be complete chaos. What do you guys think? What are you thinking of? Huh?
Well,
You're worried about Kokichi, right? We're all worried too.
Yes.
I searched everywhere for him. I couldn't find him at all. Sure enough, he's a master of hide and seek.
It can't be.
He couldn't have escaped by himself, right? I feel like I'd actually like this. It's a shame with the whole time thinking it was just an narc happy action movie. I mean, most of the series is the thing. Like, I'm specifically talking about the first movie, First Blood. But, like, basically the rest of the Rambo series is pretty much that. I haven't seen Last Blood, which is, like, the last, well, his name would suggest the last one where he's, like, old. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It's always interesting when, like, a series becomes drastically different from, like, the first entry. It's funny, like, some games are kind of like that as well. JD Kaito. It's kind of like if you go back and watch the first Terminator movie. Godzilla's pretty much like that too. It is, yeah. Godzilla was straight up just like an antagonist, a villain. He's just a natural disaster in the original movies. But it was kind of also one of those things that like when a character or concept becomes really popular and people want to root for him, they find ways to try and make him heroic. So now Godzilla, sometimes he's a monster. He's again a monster destroying everything. But a lot of times these days he's just, he's on the good guy's side. Or rather, he's on Godzilla's side, and like we're just gonna let him work it out with whatever monster of the week is there. Oh yeah, lacking subtlety. Kaito averted his eyes from me and looked around. Looks like Monokuma isn't here. Well, I wouldn't care if he was. Kaito turned to us. His expression's only serious.
Listen up.
Did I tell you guys yesterday? I'm gonna get you guys out of here. But to do that, I need your guys' help. Please help me out here.
I mean,
In order to help you guys, I need you all to work with me.
Wait.
Hold on, what are you talking about? Work with you? What do you mean? Fight Monokuma with me.
Huh?
Fight Monokuma?
listen up.
Now's our best chance. Since the Monokums are gone, the X-Cells that were protecting him can't move.
Let's do it.
Now's our chance to get together and kick Monokuma's ass. I mean, it's not a terrible plan given the circumstances, but I don't think it's going to work out for you. As Kaito was looking for weapons. Monokama's probably got more spares. Won't it be pointless no matter how many we beat? Don't we need to destroy them one by one till there aren't any left? Ah, Kaito. Hey, what about that one room down in the basement, down in the library? You know, the room we were trying to figure out where Rantaro got killed? We never went back in there, did we? What's up with that?
Hey! Listen up.
I'll put it killing. We gotta fight. Okay, so again, I don't think Kaito's going to be successful, but I do agree that he's kind of right. You guys can't just sit around hoping things are going to turn out for better. You gotta like make some kind of change.
Well,
I know an assassin wouldn't say this, but I'm sick of all this killing. Maki,
Everyone!
let's do it. Kibo, you too? My inner voice that guides me when I feel lost spoke to me again. It said, now's the time to stand and fight. Maybe a dangerous course of action, but it will prevent future victims. I've decided I will fight Monokuma.
you.
I've been waiting for those words. Very well, I'll lend you my power. Were you really waiting for that? I don't want to lose any more friends. It's even more painful than losing yourself. That's why I'll fight. I'm not afraid of Monokuma.
Yeah.
Okay, then me too. We can't let the killing game go on like this.
Hey.
You're going to join as well, Shuichi? Right.
All right.
Well, agree. It's decided.
Let's do
Let's do it. We're going to beat Monokuma to a pulp.
No. Well,
You know what I just realized? Rantaro is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, who's a pretty high-profile voice actor. And I know that, like, obviously he's going to come back and be important. But it is funny that they killed him first. Like, they're not going to, like, have Johnny Young Bosch voice a character and then not have him be, like, important in some way. It's the Persona 4, like, conundrum all over again. After that, we ate breakfast and prepared our final battle. Don't you smile at me. You can smile at me if you want, but there is mischievous and some kind of energy behind that. Fight with Monokuma. If this is true, our chance, then... Okay, the main character was also Johnny Young Bosch. Yeah, that's true, but still, you know what I mean. It's a little different, but I do get you. I don't know. I think that it's also like there's an intentional they were voiced by. I just realized Persona 3 and Persona 4 did that, didn't they? Both games did that. Persona 3 and Persona 4 had like the main protag and a really important antagonist voiced by the same person. Both of those games did that. Huh. I never thought about that. Both of them did that. Anyway, let's see if we can actually hang out with Kaito now. Let's save though, just in case, so that, you know, there's no autosave in this game. It's symbolic. I mean, I know it's symbolic. I'm just like, I just didn't think about how Persona 3 also did that. Like, that's funny. Although it only does it on the male route. If he did it the female route, it doesn't count. Wouldn't it be funny if it did, though? Wouldn't it be funny if they completely rewrote Ryoji's character to be so that Wouldn't it be funny if they rewrote Ryoji's character and had him be voiced by Laura Bailey? Ryoji still looks exactly the same, but he is voiced by Laura Bailey now. Just Laura Bailey doing a Yuri Lowenthal impression. Or just not even care. Just Laura Bailey just doing her regular voice. Let's see here. This is random. I was listening to Crispin Freeman's voiceover podcast, and he had a couple episodes where he interviewed or he had Yuri Lowenthal on as a guest. And Kaito, why are you hanging out up here? What the hell, man?
It's no use. Sorry.
It's no use. And he still doesn't want to hang out. All right, well, you'll hang out with Maki again. But he had Yuri Lowenthal on, and Yuri Lowenthal has had a very interesting life. Like he's been all over. Apparently, he even like lived in Japan for a while. He lived in Japan. I think he lived in Japan for a while. He lived in like Africa because his parents were doing work there. And so like he like would hang out like at the embassy with other kids and play Dungeons and Dragons. And apparently he also gets imposter syndrome, which that was the kind of, for some reason, that was the thing that stuck with me the most out of literally anything else, was like listening to him and Crispin Freeman talk about having imposter syndrome. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're Yuri Lowenthal. But it was kind of a moment. It's like, oh, I guess this literally happens to everyone, huh? And it was reassuring in a way. Maki! Kaito's been going back and forth between the gym and the school building for a while now. I think he wants to prepare for tonight, but when I offered to help, he turned me down. I told him not to overdo it, but he won't listen to me at all. What should I do? Maki looks like she's in a bad... What should I do? Maki's in a bad mood. Yes? No? What should I do, guys? Should I yes? Or should I no? I should yes. I agree. Shuichi, no. Shuichi, yes. Let's leave preparations for him then. Spend some time with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Oh, thank you for posting that again. I was just going to scroll up. Should I give Maki a present? Yes, definitely. Do I have anything for her, though, is the question. Hopefully. Nothing in 30. Feelings of ham. She doesn't want feelings of a ham? She has liked gifts, too. Well, let's see if I can get her, let's see if I can get her something from her loved first. 73. I don't have 81. 91? No. No 91. 95? No. No little robot. She likes the mini planetarium because she likes Kaito. Okay, yep, I don't have any of her loved gifts, so what are her liked gifts? Oh, geez, okay, that's a lot. Alright, here, have some tea.
Got a minute?
The close friend you mentioned before, I'm sure she's thinking about you.
Nope.
Also, this just means that Shuichi is carrying, like, all the stuff on him at all times. She's not here anymore. She died.
Huh?
What? Died? After I finished training, I went to see her. She died in a car accident, saving a child. Oh, no. I'm shocked. Why did I endure all the training then? But
That's right.
she probably died happy saving someone. And the memories of her I keep inside me and had kept me alive till now. Even the whole orphanage. That's why. I'll do everything I can to protect that place. I see.
What is it?
You look like you want to say something. Your face is gross, so spit it out already.
Hey,
I was thinking about what I can do. What I can do for you, Maki.
What?
Huh? For me? Maki, you're a normal girl at heart. I want you to live a normal life. I was thinking you would leave being an assassin behind. Perhaps I could use my detective skills to investigate the assassin cult.
This is stupid.
That's impossible. You sound awfully sure.
Because
The world isn't as simply as you think. It needs assassins to do the dirty work. Who the hell do you think you are? Don't you think you're being presumptuous? But Maki, are you okay with that?
how annoying.
Your question is unreasonable. How do I even answer that? Sorry.
Well,
Shuichi, just do your best as a detective. Why don't you try to find solutions to problems where it won't have to lead to a murder?
because
The people I assassinate aren't killed for simple reasons. It happens because certain complications occur and can only be settled with murder. You can try to reduce the complications. Maki pouted stubbornly and turned her head.
and if that happens,
And if that happened,
I guess I'll have to quit being an assassin.
oh, it's a voice line.
Maybe. No one else can do this. You're the only one who can do it, okay?
Even with her head turned, I could see a smile on her lips. So this is how Maki shows it thanks. Of course, I realize the solution isn't that simple.
What's the point?
Well, you are my kind of sidekick, so I shouldn't expect that much from you. That goes for you too, right? Aren't you kind of a sidekick too? Oh, you just had to say that. Aw, look at her smile. Look at her smiling. Maki faced me with a sly grin. I grinned back. I didn't think it was possible, the two of us smiling together. I know it's because Maki and I share a special bond. I swear on that bond, we will escape together. Okay, we maxed your friendship. You learned a new skill, financing. The old being best friends with the ultimate assassin taught you about financing. Okay. All right, cool. Well, great. Fucking whiplash. Like, wow, you had a really sweet moment there with Maki, and you really got to know her better. You feel your friendship bonded. Here's her underwear. You get everyone's underwear. That's your prize for maxing out everyone's friendship. Is there like, okay, is that like a Japan
That's true.
like thing that's like there's like is that like there's like a folk tale in Japan or something like that's like that, like giving someone's underwear as a sign of like friendship, or is that just a Danganropa thing? It's a horny otaku thing. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's been in every Danganronpa game. Why are these games so weird sometimes? It's so strange. Whatever. Let's go hang out with Samugi and see if we can get her underwear. Because apparently that's what we're working towards now. Because the creator is questionable at best. Yeah. Honestly, especially after playing Ultra Despair Girls, I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of side-eyeing the guy that directs these games. Was this game done by the same guy that did the other ones, or was it a different team? Monokuma probably knows about our plan, right? So why is he trying to stop us? Maybe he's trying to give us some space? Probably because someone's gonna die before we can do it. I think, but don't quote me, it's a different team. Well, that's still something they could have, like, decided not to keep in, you know? Like, I don't mind getting a gift, like, at the end of, like, someone's friendship, but just, like, that doesn't have to be their underwear. Alright, Samugi. If I recall last time, we had to go pretty far down before we could actually get something to give her. So 52, 53, sewing kit. Oh, geez, all of her stuff is just kind of here.
What is this?
You give this to me? Thank you.
Could it be?
I was thinking, would you be interested in trying cosplay, Shuichi?
Right?
You seem to enjoy hearing about cosplay, so I figured you might want to try it. Well, I am interested. You could probably pull anything off. You might even be great at crossplay. She's already sizing me up. Hey, if you were to cosplay, what would you want to be? I haven't agreed to anything yet. What kind of character do you see yourself playing cosplay as? A girl? Let's crossplay.
Then
Maybe a girl?
What?
Right off the bat? Wow, you got guts, Shuichi.
I
But I
guess.
understand wanting to be different when you a different you when dressing up.
Right, right.
So that means you do want to try cosplay, right? Right? Wait a minute, I'm still not sure. You make a pretty good Shizuo. Well, except your voice anyway. I don't know who that character is. Your eyes are a good match for Genos. I know who that character is. That's One Punch Man character, the robot. Mikazuki might be good too. I don't know that one. Really is sizing me up. But I think for you, Kanata the White would probably be the best. I don't know that one.
Huh?
From that show that used to play in the mornings? What, you know about Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah, I really liked it.
What?
What? Seriously? What a super coincidence.
Do
Coincidence.
you want to try?
I'll make you a Kanata outfit, so let's cosplay. Let's go to a con together. Really? Truth is, that first outfit I made was a cosplay of Kanata. So that cosplayer who wanted to wear it was a boy?
No.
No, she was a girl who's good at crossplaying as male characters.
Hey.
That aside, I didn't think our tastes would be this similar.
Ugh.
Whoa!
Right, right.
I'm really happy. The outfit will be returned to my roots. I'm really excited to make it. Yeah. She realized we were holding hands. She blushed and went still. She didn't let go.
Sorry.
Sorry, I got too excited since I found someone like me. I'm just a cosplay fangirl. Oh, here we go.
But I'll do my best for you, Shuichi. So won't you join me? I want to teach you about the world of cosplay, Shuichi.
The sparkle in her eyes was back. Smoogy's inviting me into the world of cosplay, the world she loves so dearly. So I simply nodded.
Okay.
Okay, Smoogy.
Shuichi.
Then once we get out of here, let's go to con together. It's a promise. My BFFs have a habit of dying, so it's gonna be extra heart wrenching if one of these three die now. We maxed out our friendship with Samugi, and now we learned a new skill, 2D love, and she gave us her underwear. Samugi spent the next few hours fangirling about cosplay with me. There it is. Cool. Neat. I just can't get over the idea of like, imagine you're hanging out with your best bro, you know, and there's just kind of like, he looks at you, he's like, man, I really feel like I'm getting to know you a lot better. I feel like I'm real close with you. And you're like, thanks, man, me too. And all of a sudden it's just like, zoop, just the underwear just comes out. They're like, here you go, buddy. That's for you. No Monokuma. He has gone into hiding. Monokuma isn't here? What was that?
No.
Is the plan compromised? I should get to the gym. I'm sure everyone's already gathered there. Oh, hey, Smoogie.
Shuichi.
Oh, Shuichi, you heading to the gym?
Okay.
Yeah, I am. I remember hearing Miyu getting all worked up about it, but Kibo's research lab, there are a lot of parts to upgrade him, right? If he used those, we wouldn't have to tend so much on Maki in fights.
Well,
That's true, but Kiba said he doesn't want anything too sci-fi. Maybe he should just get over it. Ooh, applesauce. Nice. I mean, I'm kind of with Samugi there. I think maybe if you're like friends in your life, your life and your friends' lives are all in danger, maybe you should just go ahead and like equip the Predator laser cannon already. In other news, I watched the movie Predators yesterday. Good movie. I haven't really seen a whole lot of stuff from the Predator franchise. I feel like it's a movie series I would probably enjoy for the most part. I'd only seen Alien versus Predator, and I think parts of the first Predator. But Predators with Adrian Brody was really good. It was a good movie. It was solid. Nothing super groundbreaking, but it was fun.
All right.
All right, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready.
ah,
Those weapons?
Oh,
I need to
yeah.
watch the first Alien as well. I've never seen it. I've never seen Aliens. Everyone says that movie's like the best one.
Got it.
I've just never had a lot of interest in the Alien franchise. That's right.
Hey guys,
Let's stop talking about this just for a minute, though. Anyway, let's get started. You guys, where are you ready? Don't mean ready to die, right?
Idiot.
No, I don't. I mean ready to fight and win. Ready to fight and win.
Yeah.
We challenged them a bunch of times. It never worked out, right? That's because we gave up.
Listen up.
This time, we can't give up. This is our final chance. We're going to beat up Monokuma and end this ridiculous killing game. Monokuma, I was planning on ending this killing game, too. Upon hearing that voice, well spun on a dime and saw him standing before us. Guess who's back? Oh, cool. And he's got a grenade?
You know, I was also thinking about how to end this killing game as soon as possible.
You little. What are you?
I wouldn't move if I were you. At least if you don't want to become this little guy's prey.
Is that a bomb?
Bomb?
Yep, it's exactly that. Which means, if you don't want to be blown to pieces, then you need to listen to what I'm about to tell you.
Ugh, you're the bomb, yo.
So,
What was I going to tell you?
Don't lie.
You're the one who said it. You little, what are you going to do with that bomb? Well, I mean, what do you normally do with bombs, Kaito?
see? But... Huh? Well, you know...
Here's a question for everyone. Who wants to survive with me? Just the two of us. It can't be you. You plan to kill us all with that bomb?
Serious?
The way you were going to end that killing game is...
I thought maybe I should kill everyone. Except for me and, like, one other person.
Kill everyone.
If I did that, I'd be able to end the killing game and still abide by school rules, right? Well then, who wants to live? It's first come, first serve. On the count of 3, first one to raise their hand wins.
Don't screw around.
Quit screwing around. Whoever agreed to that plan.
I...
Even if you threaten to destroy me, I have no intention of being manipulated by you. I'm scared of dying, but nothing good will come from surviving with you.
What was that?
I also don't want to survive with someone who'd do such a thing to Gonta.
You bastard.
I'd rather kill you.
Is that all right?
Kokichi, you just don't get it. We're not going to do what you want.
Oh.
Wow, what a surprise. I didn't think this would go exactly as predicted.
Huh?
What? I lied about killing everyone. I just want to test your determination.
Huh?
Determination?
Yeah.
I want to see if you guys are determined enough to end this killing game. So let's work together. We can use the ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons?
Could it be?
The ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons? Are you talking about the hammers?
Cut it out.
Cut it out. There's no reason to listen to him, guys. Come on, at least hear you out. This is also Miu's memento. Miu's memento? Yeah, they're called electro hammers, and there's something I asked Miu to invent.
How exciting!
They're a pretty incredible invention on disables any electronic machine on contact.
Huh?
Disables electronic machines? I bet that includes Kibo too. They should be helpful against Monokuma, right?
What?
Helpful against Monokuma?
Hold up.
Hey, how do you know we're gonna fight Monokuma?
Ah,
I just happened to be hiding in the dining hall when I heard you discussing it.
but...
It'd be funny if you could like actually see him. I would love it if they made it so that like he was like in the corner or something, or you saw his hair like sticking out of like a plant, and you couldn't click on him. Like you had to spot him with like the naked eye. You couldn't draw attention to it. But it's just like, yeah, he was there the whole time.
Stop it.
Always messing around.
Is that something really something Miu made? Aren't you lying about that too?
Disappointing.
You gonna doubt that too? Of course. Have you forgotten everything you've done to us till now?
Yeah.
Yep, I forgot.
Because.
Doesn't make sense. If Miu made that weapon, why did she use that instead of murdering someone? Yeah, if there were weapons we fight against Monokuma, we should have all fought together. This is all your fault.
Huh?
Our fault?
Oh,
I told Miu too, you know, about the time I asked her to invent this. Around the time. I told her we should fight against Monokuma, but she... What a pain in the ass. Why do I gotta make this again?
well, you
Quit
know.
complaining. This is all an unfuckable ugly picture she was good for anyway. God damn. Okay.
But... Hmm?
Someone will still betray us. Betray us and kill one of us.
Listen up. Come with me.
Someone will still betray us. That's what she said. Well, the X-Cells were still moving at the time, so I don't blame her, but she was afraid to trust you guys. The fear of betrayal overcame her. That's why she bloodied her hands in this killing game. Poor Miyu, honestly. I mean, like, all of them are in just, like, an impossible situation. Like, just all of them are just in a spot where they're just, like, losing their minds.
No.
You would lie about killing all of us to test that theory? Yeah, that's why I want you guys to do your best. Quit screwing around. What are you saying? You probably just lied talking to me. By the way, the electro hammers weren't the only thing Miyu made. She made this thing too. That bomb too. Not exactly a bomb though. Even if it's called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electro. It's a chaff grenade from Metal Gear Solid. For 2 hours, all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, so it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them.
My bad.
So you need to use them carefully. You guys have to settle for the electro hammers.
Please wait. But
Underground tunnel. You use electro hammers to destroy the electronic traps in that place. Is that true? You finally gonna start believing me? So if you use it against an X-Seal, it'll run out of juice with just 1 shot. Got it? Once the battery depletes, it takes 24 hours to fully recharge, so watch out for that. I'm not explaining. I'll hand the electro hammers over.
huh? See?
No.
What was that writing in the courtyard?
If I remember correctly,
Did you write that? If you did, why? I have no idea.
Don't lie!
Don't play dumb. Your name's on it. You gotta be the one who did it.
But
I wouldn't gain anything from writing a message like that, would I? That would just make you guys suspect I'm the mastermind. Mastermind? The world is mine. Kokichiyama would make this seem like the mastermind. Oh, I know. This is all Monokuma's doing. He's trying to get us to suspect each other. But don't worry. I truly want to end this killing. Suddenly a dark shadow slid between us, quick as a flash. Maki.
Tell us the truth. What are you scheming?
Like I said, I just want to end this killing game. That's all.
If you don't tell us the truth, then I'll break you.
Maki roll, cut it out! You'll get killed if you don't! I told you, we can't play this killing game! That's just what Monokuma wants!
How to speak with Kokichi. Approach the child. Firmly grasp the child.
What?
You guys may not think that way, but I see you all as my friends. That's why I'll hold back. I won't interfere anymore, so please continue to walk the path you believe in. Is that a lie? We don't know. What should we do? You mean about the hammers? They gotta be booby traps somehow. I also, okay, here's the thing. I don't know, like, what the fuck Kokichi is expecting if, like, let's say he's being genuine, which he may very well be. I'm kind of, like, inclined to believe he is. Like, what the fuck are you expecting where you, like, lie and, like, antagonize and, like, set up one of their friends to get murdered? Like, you really think you're just gonna waltz in here and everyone's just gonna believe you, which might even be part of his plan. This could all be part of his plan, just to completely mislead everybody. I'm saying all this, and it could just be like, well, duh, of course they didn't believe me. These electro hammers are actually, I just got them out of the Walmart we installed in the back. They're actually just customized boppets. Kind of runs up to hit the exile, and it says, like, twist it!
what is it?
You mean actually do what Kokichi's suggesting? No matter what you do, what we do will be dangerous. But you really going to believe Kokichi?
But you know,
Our goal is to escape with everyone, right? If there's a chance we can do it, then we should take it. We don't have enough time. Time? Yeah, with Monokuma, like he's getting in our way soon, totally. True. This is our best chance that he's not making obvious movements.
so-
Let's try the underground passage with these hammers. We'll go to the outside world.
You're right.
I see.
you're right.
Well, they brought up despair again. That's the second mention of despair in this game.
What should we do? That punk.
come on, man.
Okay.
You can't kill him, just punch him.
I see. Yeah.
Got it.
Just a little guy, and it's his birthday. Yeah, where is Monokuma during all this? You know he's watching. We're gonna escape the underground passage for sure this time.
Yes.
Let's go.
That's not it.
Yeah, guys. We're gonna do it.
Right.
Woo! Yeah! We made it. We're at the end of the game, clearly. Nothing bad will ever happen again. Okay, we get it. I don't know why I just thought about this. And for some reason, making a noise that made me think of a thing, which made my brain go in 3 different directions, because that's the way my brain works. it's just a constant firing of like synapses, like choo 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 choo. Star Wars Bounty Hunter for the GameCube. That game, one of the villains was voiced by Clancy Brown, Clanky Brown, and he clearly had a lot of fun with it, because they have like a whole I miss when games did this, where they have like a little like outtake theater where they treated the game like it was like they were actually filming like a movie or something. So like there was like outtakes, and there was like you see them like filming with like green screen or stuff like that. And there was one where like the character these guys back turned. The character's got his back turned. He's like, and you hear him, he snuffs. He goes, there's something in my nose. And then he wipes his nose. No, like all the scenes were like that. It was really funny and dumb.
Could it be? Well, of course.
There's like another one where like he's like walking menacingly towards the camera and he trips. All right, let's get started.
What should we do?
Are we really gonna be okay? What are you afraid of? Of course it's gonna be okay, right?
Actually,
You seem anxious too, Himiko. There's no need to worry. Of course it's gonna be a little dangerous, but
Don't worry about it.
we got all these ultimates here. If we work together, everything will be all right.
Ah, yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
I see. I told you. Well,
Now you can use the hammer. There's no like light counter though.
Damn it.
I guess I'll
This is
go.
it.
But you still fall. Okay.
Trying to do my best.
Ah. Oh, okay, you just hit it. Cool. Interesting. We had to lose Shuichi and Himiko to get this far, but now you can. What the fuck?
To me, everyone.
Okay. Well, now we can see the whole stage, though. Clear. Except not really. I'm just gonna hold it down. Go, Kibo. Maki and Kaito fell behind. It's alright, Kibo. Kibo, you're the main character now. Get going, buddy. Yeah, robots. Woo. Robots win. Oh my god, that's a lot longer than I was expecting to do. How you hell you like? Okay, we'll see. I'm like a dude doing that without the hammers. And at the end, there was some kind of tunnel or a wall.
Huh?
Is this the exit? Seems like it. Look there.
Oh my!
Oh, there's a door. The other side of that door. Probably the outside world. We did it. We can finally escape. No, don't get your hopes up. We need to know if this is actually the outside world.
Sorry.
You're right. We don't know what the outside world looks like now. It's fine. Monokuma was probably just lying to us. Skies of this academy are normal. Meteors are probably gone. I think it's funny that like Kaito, as the ultimate astronaut, is the one who didn't notice that the stars are fucked up.
Could it be?
The passcode's like 59.
Okay.
Locks control electronic. We use electro hammer to operate it. Let's destroy the panel.
That's true.
That's all it takes. Yeah, man. That's it. We got to the end. Kind of weird that the game kind of ended this way.
Let's go.
Kind of weird that the game ended this way without like any kind of like resolution to several points. But you know, hey. The Monocubs are all dead. We got to the end. It's okay, guys. The game is over.
All right.
Yes.
We opened that door, a door to the future, a future of hope and despair. Oh, they said despair again. Despair count number 3. I would start a counter, but I know that like we're probably going to go into like overdrive saying despair in the final chapter. Hey, the world's fucking ended. Who could have seen that coming? Yep. I mean, there were meteorites coming down, so like, yeah, man. What is this? What's going on? What's this? I can't breathe. The air outside is toxic. This door is now locked. Oh, hey, Kokichi.
Hey,
You okay? Get it together. It would be funny if you died here, you know.
see? Huh?
Finally time to reveal everything.
Damn.
Hey,
The truth of the outside world. It's all gone. It says that Longport doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying. So everything I say now will be the truth, okay?
okay.
I totally believe you. Everything began when that despair came falling from the sky.
There was no way to avoid the numerous amount of meteorites raining down on Earth. The leaders of every nation realized that we could not escape the end of the world.
Please wait.
End of the world? What are you? Better not interrupt me again. So all these, so what? Everybody who died trying to leave, or just trying to leave for nothing? That sucks. Kurumi was trying to get back to being the prime minister of Japan. Japan got wiped out.
So they decided
There wasn't
to
anything
make a
there.
plan.
That's sad. Damn.
The Gopher Project, a plan to place talented humans in a spaceship in order to help them escape the world's end, so that they may find another planet where they can preserve humankind. The Gopher Project wasn't implemented to save the human race. but rather to salvage the human race.
Kind of means the same thing.
16 young and talented high schoolers were chosen for the Gopher
You're
Project.
kind of saying the same thing with some extra steps.
These Adams and Eves of the New World were known as the ultimate students, but the 16 students refused to partake in this plan. Well, it's obvious why they wouldn't. Surviving alone? Family and friends left behind to die? That's just hell right there. So then, the 16 students decided to flee from the project. They erased their memories to forget their ultimate talents, to become normal students.
Certain cult organization rose in power.
In the end of days, were convinced humans deserved the meteorite's wrath. When they discovered the Gopher Project, they plotted to sabotage the plan. That's when the ultimate hunt began. The ultimate hunt affected all society. Those influenced by it searched for the 16 students. As a countermeasure, the organization responsible for the Gopher Project
I understand it's like go for like the wood and the ark, but I can't think of like not think of the animal every time we say it. And it makes me think of Caddyshack.
spread misinformation claiming that all 16 students had died.
The Gopher Project. We're gonna remake Danganronpa, except instead of Monokuma, it's gonna be Mr. Gopher. So like, when the killing game starts, he just pops up. It's just like, I'm alright, don't need to worry about me. He just starts.
That was our memory of the funeral. With this, they were able to
Phil?
quell the ultimate hunt,
Ooh,
shelter the
why'd you say
16
Phil?
students, and carry out the Gopher Project. The Ark's launch succeeded, despite the meteorites and the destruction of Earth. The 16 ultimate students were sent off into space as humanity's last survivors.
And then we all started killing each other.
Huh?
The Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles is actually a
okay.
gigantic spaceship colony.
Okay, but here's the thing: how did we open the door? So how do we open the door and see the Earth destroyed if we're not on Earth?
What?
But hey, Kaito, guess what? This means you've gone into space. You can die now.
Which means, well, that's...
Huh?
How exciting! Yeah. See? You know?
Hold up.
We return to Earth. Oh, because they went back to Earth.
What
Interesting.
you guys just saw? That's Earth now.
What did you say?
That's Earth after a few hundred years, while we were in cold sleep. And Earth destroyed by meteorites, without oxygen or living creatures.
There's gonna be some kind of twist to this. They wouldn't drop this all of this on Chapter 5. Like, there's something more to this.
An Earth without any cities, or any people you knew.
It's a very convincing tale, but I'm not convinced.
Which means...
Outside world doesn't exist anymore. I know I sound like I'm excited, but I'm actually depressed. I had my mental breakdown 4 chapters ago.
Ah,
It's a lie!
man. So that means...
You know the cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me.
Anyway,
I mean, the mastermind stuck Monokuma onto the ark. It's me. Oh, that was a good face. That was some real, like, copy pasta,
well,
creepy pasta. I didn't want to just crush the Gopher Project. I wanted to ruin it the worst way possible. So I came up with a plan.
let's have more
What could possibly be worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other?
It's
You?
a lie!
Ah.
Want me to lie now? But you guys always told me not to do that. I'll show you if you evidence that I am the mastermind. Kokicha took out Will took a remote control off his pocket and fiddled with it. And a minute later,
Exosols?
What's going on? I thought only the Monocubs could control the Exosols.
Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school. As long as I have the master remote control, all Exosols move on my command.
Then
You really are the mastermind.
Tell
You
me.
were always suspicious from the start. For you to be the mastermind, he's definitely the mastermind, guys. 100% he's the mastermind. Absolutely. I even gave you such a huge hint. You still didn't get it.
How
I was waiting so much anticipation to see if you guys would figure it out.
What is it?
You left that message for this? This person's hint was with the waste, all because you bastards trusted each other. I told you, you guys should have doubted each other more. You guys would realize I was the mastermind earlier and there would have been less victims. Actually, Kaede had the right idea to try and kill the mastermind at the start. Too bad though, so if you killed me then, the killing game would have ended. What do you mean? This is the truth to the killing game. Well, it turned out not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity.
Damn it.
You mad?
You mad?
Shut up! Always messing around.
We got the electro hammers that you gave us. Oops.
Wow.
What?
Well, you know. But my bad. Please don't. Right?
Always messing around. Don't screw around.
Kaito!
Stop it!
Kaito!
Don't worry, he's not dead. But now you know, right? There's no use defying me, the mastermind. These exocells were originally machines to protect us. They were built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now I think it's hilarious how much they've become a threat to you guys.
Whoa, jeez. Maki's hair is like freaking out. Give Kaito.
Give it back.
Give Kaito back.
Maki!
Do you want to die?
It's no use.
Shuichi! But...
What did you say?
It's definitely all over, guys. It's definitely it.
Well, you know. Yeah.
You guys are free to do whatever you want. You're the one that started all this. They're responsible. You guys commit suicide together or kill each other. You can change your mind. Stay here. You're welcome to do that too.
Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen. It is the Gopher Project's arc. It's supposed to be humanity's last hope. Oh, but did you guys know? The sky on the other side of the barrier isn't real.
Obviously.
That's just one of the arc's functions. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship.
So let me get this straight. So we were supposed to
So
take
that
off and
means-
fly away, but we came back to Earth, or we never left Earth, so that's why we can still see it. So I mean, I guess the plan now would be like, we need to get the ship to take off, I guess, right? We need to go into the final frontier, go to other planets, meet interesting alien species, live amongst them, learn their ways, mate with their people, become
You bastard.
make humanity stronger than ever before.
Hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble. They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences. If it's just him, I can deal. But if he gets all of you involved, then that's totally a hassle. Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around. So that means...
Huh?
See?
Stop it.
Shuichi!
You bastard.
Well, you know. This school is mine! I am the king! I, Kokichi Oma, am the mastermind and king of the ultimate academy for gifted juveniles! Yes! This world is mine!
Sorry.
Sorry, Maki. I think we need to give him everything he wants. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Shuichi. Damn. And then he simply left, solved the entire mystery for us, and left. Left us with the truth of our despair. How are we feeling, gang? Not good? Okay.
Which means, unfortunately... Oh no! Are you okay?
Coward.
Okay, but
Yeah, I am. Sorry. I have the strength. I can't fight back. I can't do it. It'd be nice if one of us was like the ultimate hope or something, but I think that was probably Rantaro's skill and he died. I'm curious what his ultimate thing was though. Like his lab had that looked kind of weird. I mean, they'll tell me. Oh, hey, Monokuma Theory. Great, this is exactly what I need to pick myself up. Well, the difference is the aroma and the food coloring dye. Do you think these are facts or lies? Do you deny these facts are lies? What would be a world like if lies were denied outright? I bet it'd be a very lonesome world. Lies that would make the world go round. And Monokuma's still gone because they're going to try to create this illusion that, you know, everything Kokichi said was true, which I don't know. Like, I just don't think that's... It's not over. There's more. What a boring story. Nothing I can do anymore. That's what you think. We're just going to stay in our room and just let the time pass. Everyone's just going to stay in their room until they just starve to death.
okay.
It's no use! He's been fully broken by the truth. How ironic. Yeah, really, though. You're searching for the meaning of life. You're already doing it wrong. Your life doesn't need a meaning. It just needs a purpose. In other words, you need something to live for. You live for spending time with loved ones or chasing dreams. You can even live for eating delicious food or playing games. Most people can get by as long as they have something to live for. If you say Danganronopa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. Woohoo! It's been a real pleasure doing business with you. Then he gets pulled out the door by all the feral zombie Monokumas. You're gonna like leave your room and like you're gonna find like everyone's like fighting like zombie, like there's a zombie apocalypse. It's like Shuichi, turns out everything Kokichi said was wrong. It wasn't a meteor apocalypse, it was a zombie apocalypse. Here, take a gun. Then the game just turns into a sequel to Ultra Spare Girls.
Huh? Ah.
We should save. Next chance we get. We haven't saved in a while. Maki. You look terrible. Maki?
Hey,
He does look bad. Man, look at his... Oh, man, his makeup's running, too. Go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. We have the dining hall with everyone else.
okay.
I'll be waiting. Hurry up. I'm going to grab some more water and go to the bathroom. So we're going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're back. Let's find out what the heck is going on. Let's see if everyone has. Let's see if anybody has overcome their despair to try and keep going. Mentally, they weren't really there. Everyone here looks terrible. Yeah, yeah. Sure, but I want to go without suffering. Oh, hold on. I must not turn my the game audio back on. There we go. Huh. I just want you to do it without any pain, okay, Maki? And Maki was just like, yeah, okay, but first.
I see.
Huh? Well then.
Hey,
Do you want to die comfortably? I can help you, but we should check the flashback light first. Why do we have to do that? It's the only thing we can do right now. If we're gonna die, might as well do everything we can. No regrets that way. And if it's dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? You sound like someone else, Maki. You sound like a certain other character.
it's decided.
Like with your own, like, you know, kind of like Maki mix thrown in, but
Hey,
here we go again. Epilepsy warning. That's it. I remember. Everything is connected, and we had forgotten that everything is connected. It all started at that academy, a government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects. Hope's Peak Academy. And the event that tore the school apart changed the world. Biggest, most awful, most tragic event. They're still calling it that. Okay. Junka. And then it was the Monokuma faces against the FBI. Gopher project began. 16 hosts were selected. We weren't attending different high schools. We were attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. Your students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt. The new Hope's Peak was like the last in that it accepted applications for talented students and cultivated ultimate students. Because, you know, that worked out last time. There's only ones left. Mysterious virus of the meteorites. I finally remembered. Sorry, I guess I've been reading this out loud. Maybe I should be reading this out loud. The world, this world, it's all connected. I was just kind of reading it myself there, but
That's it.
everyone, do you all remember? And here's the classic music.
Yes.
Yes, I vividly recall everything now. How could we forget something so important? We were students of Hope's Peak Academy. We were the symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity. Except for one person. Kokichiyama, the mastermind behind this killing game, his organization's real identity.
They were the remnants of despair.
That's right. The cult organization out to destroy the Gopher Project. If Kokichi is the leader, that means he controls the remnants of despair. Out of all of us, he is the closest to the ultimate despair.
I don't know. They don't give big reveals like this in the 5th chapter of the game. They do it in the last chapter. I'm not convinced that that's exactly right. There's still more to find out here.
Class trials. Monokuma. Students of Hope's Peak Academy. It's all just like Junko Enoshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
Which means
The killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair.
Got a minute?
Wait, hold on. If this is such an important killing game, why did Kokichi abandon it? There's also something the remnants of despair would do. They admire Junko and Nishima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us to despair, but he also got bored of that plan.
Jeez.
Wanting to feel the despair of your plan being ruined? That's the ultimate despair for you.
Hey,
What's wrong, Maki?
So what?
Nothing, I'm just not convinced.
okay.
Yeah, I'm with you, Maki. It's probably fine, though. It's not a big deal.
okay.
We finally learned the truth. We still can't do anything. Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world's still destroyed. There's no hope left for us.
everyone.
No, we just need to become that hope.
What's wrong?
So you all of a
If I
sudden.
must.
If all hope is lost, it's up to us to become that hope. My name literally means hope in Japanese.
Listen
If
closely.
we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing.
That's true.
Fought for nothing.
I heard it.
That's what my inner voice is telling me. Then no matter what, I cannot abandon hope. I cannot give up. That is what it's urging me to do.
Leave it to me.
I will not despair, even if it's only a little. I will move forward with hope.
Okay, listen
Kipo.
closely.
Right now, there's no use in thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not. As long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That's what I believe hope is.
Yeah. You're right. Great, huh?
I'll live 100 million more years.
All right.
Yes.
Now the question is, what the heck do we do? We gotta save Kaito. The only person who can give us the flashback lights is Kokichi.
Hey,
Yeah, almost like, maybe all isn't what it seems.
Right.
But to what end?
That's right.
It's okay.
huh?
Okay.
What? Right, right?
The truth is, you're worried about Kaito or watching the hangar all day. Aw, she blush.
So what?
And she didn't say that she was gonna kill Sanuki. It's not like I was worried about Kaito or anything. Baka. I just realized that she has big old pigtails. She is tsundere.
Stop it.
We were just getting mushy. You had to make it all bloody
100%.
instead. We know that they're an exisol. Again, I can't remember how they were saying it.
By the way,
Exol.
yes.
Exisol. Exisol.
It's okay.
Exisol. Exisol. Monkey. How do you plan to get past the alarm barrier? Victory hammer. I mean, we do still have those.
But
That's true.
Exisol. I mean, the thing about, but yeah, but like, we don't have those. Kokichi has those. I stole from his pocket. Oh, she has them. She stole them. Good job, Maki. As expected, your kleptomania and terrifying glare are both first class. The terrifying glare was part of the joke. Can you stop glaring at me?
Thank you very much.
Nice work, Maki. We can use that electro bomb to get inside the hangar.
No.
Not only that, it'll disable all communication.
Okay. 100%.
If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it would affect the entire hangar.
No.
Because it's butt naked.
Oh my! No.
I see. Sorry.
Let's wait until tomorrow morning. We're going to wait till tomorrow morning? What about the hangar? We don't really have any choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible.
Remember,
Maki, I know you don't want to wait till wait a single minute more than necessary, but we shouldn't try this until tomorrow when everyone's ready.
That's true.
Fine, that's what we'll do then. This time, we'll definitely kill him. Kill?
wait!
No, Maki, you can't. Even if he's a remnant of despair, that doesn't...
Punk.
But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. I mean, like, okay. So for all intents and purposes of what you believe, what you know at this point, okay. Like,
Don't.
it's going to, like, I mean, like, what would be the bad part of killing him other than just
Okay.
moral reasons?
I knew it.
Okay. Well,
No.
Well,
And thanks to Maki.
got a minute?
What are you looking at?
sorry.
Sorry.
Hey,
Okay.
All right.
Well, I guess who are we going to hang out? I guess we just have to hang out with the others now. You know? Because we've maxed out Samugi and Maki, and Kaido we can't hang with. So we're just going to have to hang with some more
All
people.
right.
He's hurt and he's sick. Yeah, Kaido's just having a bad time.
Okay.
What about friendship time? Well, nope, it looks like they're not going to even let me do that. I don't know. I guess they're going to keep going until like 6, because I don't know where we're... Usually we typically go until like a murder happens.
Okay.
I don't know if a murder is going to happen or
Alright.
not. I don't know. I would assume, like, part of me wonders if it's going to be kind of how it was in the first game, where, like, the 5th case, I think it was the 5th case. It was, because, no, case 1 was Leon, case 2 was Mondo, 3 was Celeste, 4 was Sakura, 5 was Mukuro, and then 6 was the end. Yeah, so there's, like, typically 6. So, I mean, like, someone could like not die this time, you know? Like it could be another Mukuro situation where the stuff just we just draw it out. But we'll see. Oh, sorry, Smoothie, I ran right by you.
Could it be?
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
Huh?
You guys in some kind of reverse love triangle situation? I wonder. We were Hope Speak Academy. Did we have fun and tease each other like this?
Okay.
Well, we were in different classes. I'm sure we had friends like that. Even if we can't go back to that time, there's still hope left in the world. We keep living with confidence. keep going. You should reach the hangar. Kokichi's in the hangar. There's a good chance the X-Cells are patrolling nearby. Oh, so this is why they're like, it's like a little labyrinth because we have to like, because we're having to like outmaneuver the X-Cells. Huh?
Huh?
Monokuma? The first time I've seen him in a while. Are the X protecting him? Why now? Why are four of them? Kokichi's controlling them, right? Why would you do that? If the X are here, they aren't guarding the hangar. There's 5. There's 5, Shuichi. There's 5 of them. 1 for each monocub. You also can't get in there because you don't have the hammer. Okay, so he is aware there's another one. Right, there is a bathroom. The bathroom came back into play. That's really what do you know? Oh, hey Kaito.
What are you doing here?
Kaito!
Don't shout, stupid. Kokichi will hear us.
Is he close by?
No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door.
That is
Big
nearby
bad news if
then.
He sees you here. He's got the Exosols with him.
Yeah, that's
Exosols, okay.
Wait, so what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Saving you, of course.
What? By yourself?
No, I'm just scouting the place. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you.
All of you?
It was Maki's idea. Honestly, I had given up. We had all given up, but not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back. It's because she believes in you, Kaito. She knows that you would never give up, no matter how bad things got.
Yeah, of course. I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Even if the world has ended and humanity has gone extinct, I can't give up. It'd be a crappy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Yeah, that's right, Kaito.
Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
It's funny, like perspectives, like in pictures and things. You can see like the angle of the window is covering up his beard, like his little chin beard. So he looks like a different person, just because of that.
It's just, I'm happy you guys want to save me, but getting close to an Exosol is dangerous, even if you've got an electro hammer.
Got it. By the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously.
Who, me? Yeah, of course. It's nothing. Anyway, Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat.
Okay, sure. And hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta.
Shuichi, I leave the rest to you.
What?
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone, especially Maki Roll. She can be reckless sometimes.
Yeah.
You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it.
Whoever made this game
Don't forget,
watched some Gurren Lagann before they did.
don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out.
Kaito gives me some Kamina vibes.
When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Not quite as competent, but just the kind of vibe. Shuichi definitely has some Simone.
So I'm leaving the rest to you for now. You got it, Shuichi?
Yes.
Thank you
I
for
understand.
being
Alright,
a
now
friend.
You're right.
Thank you for fighting those robots. Thank you for being a friend. The world ended, now it's just us. There's only one person in our trio's a girl. Maybe we can work something out and all be together as a throuple. We go at dawn.
All right.
We ride at dawn. Ride at dawn to fight. Monokuma Theater's still happening, even though we can't see Monokuma. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma Theater segment, it's already too late. You kids might not know, but to a 100% cotton mascot like me, Hope as well. Thought of you seeing young people brimming with hope, killing each other to survive. Nothing more transparent than that. This scene is from Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Bears. Welcome back. No, I'm sorry. Can you like put some compressor something on it?
All right.
Like there, I didn't even notice that the electro hammer is just like plugged in, charging like a freaking laptop. Oh, I'm sorry. Try to take it easy. All here. Everyone ready? I like that since Miyu made them, they're all like her color scheme as well.
Nope.
I don't need it. Right? Use a weapon I'm familiar with. Maki,
Okay.
this is much better. I'm gonna stab those giant robots.
Hey.
Huh?
Okay.
I see.
If I remember.
Monokuma by the hangar, being protected by four
Is that
exosouls.
all right? Huh?
Yes.
What?
Well,
Hey.
as I thought. But,
Meh?
well, for now,
No.
yes.
If I remember correctly.
Could it be?
That's right.
Okay.
You're right.
Everyone!
I mean, Kokichi would have noticed at this point that he didn't have the bomb.
All right.
We'll see. Let's save, because we haven't done that in a while. Alright, here we go. We're going to save our best friend. Again, like, there's absolutely no way this is going to go to plan, but I'm interested to see, like, how fucked up it gets. I really can't think of a single time in any of these games where we've all come together and been like, okay, guys, here's the plan. Our big, giant plan. It's totally going to go super okay, and then it actually did that.
That's true.
So here's my guess. My guess is that we're gonna get to the hangar and someone is gonna be dead, and someone is gonna be dead, and then the killing, the murder, the trial is gonna start. Monokuma's gonna come back and be like, "Guess what? I was here the whole time," and he's gonna make us do another trial for the killing game. And my guess is that Kokichi's gonna be dead, because that's kind of the only way narratively that's gonna work, unless Kokichi takes over for Monokuma, which would be an interesting twist, but I don't think they're gonna do it that way. So my guess is that Kokichi's gonna be dead, and we're gonna have to be like, did Kokichi kill himself, or did Kaido kill him, or did someone else kill Kokichi
Hey.
before? I think we're gonna get in there and someone is gonna be dead. And we're all out here, so my guess is either gonna be Kokichi or Kaito. So it's one of those two.
Yeah.
I'm betting on Kokichi though,
What's the matter?
because that would make the most sense, like narratively, if we have a whole other chapter to go, and they're trying really hard to sell the whole like Kokichi's the mastermind thing, but I'm not convinced.
%. Shuichi!
It's only gonna work for like what? Like he said that like the electro stuff only works for like 2 hours, right? So we have 2 hours to get through this panel.
Huh?
It's covered in marks. Something damaged by something sharp.
What are you trying to pull?
What are you trying to do? Hurry up.
Okay.
Maki, did you cut up this panel with your knife for no reason?
Oh my!
Everyone!
Alright!
We can't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. Our plan is definitely gonna work, guys. End this killing game. It's a spare. Is it? Who's it gonna be? Who's dead? Is it Kaito or Kokichi? Kaito! Damn. Okay, I was off. Did Kokichi smush Kaito? Kaito comes out of the bathroom. He's like, oh, guys, I'm okay.
A body has been discovered.
Yep, Monokuma's still in place.
Everyone, please gather at the Exisol hangar. The killing game just keeps going and going. The despair's not over yet.
Well, shit. Okay, well, I'm curious. I want to see who actually died. I want to see if they're saying Kaito's dead.
What is this? What's going on?
It can't be!
But we also realized that like there's supposed to be a sensor or something that like if there's a human, then it shouldn't, work, right? That's Kaito's jacket.
What did you say?
Okay, who's in the bathroom? Oh, hey, Monokuma. Welcome back.
Now then, that's not. Now
All right, but is the Monokuma file going to tell us who it is? We have to investigate? The killing game going to continue?
That's right.
The means the mastermind Kokichi is still alive, which means it's Kaito. But is Kokichi...
Hey,
Huh? Wait!
shut up.
Why?
Right?
Indeed.
Why you?
No. Okay.
What?
Why?
Stop it.
Everybody just calm the fuck down.
Impossible. Actually,
His opponent, mastermind that killing the game, could control Exil's will. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
No.
I don't know, just saying it's possible. Even if Kokichi was killed, doesn't mean that Kaito's the culprit.
how?
So does that mean the culprit's one of us? That's impossible. No matter how shocking the Kaito's death is, saying we're suspects is going too far. I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests Kaito is dead. But I just can't believe that. I really don't want to believe it. Can't believe Kaito's dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here with our own hands and reveal that truth in trial.
tell me.
The
Because...
class trial will be held either way. We should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair. We have to find the truth. All starts there.
I understand.
But
But
Well, I mean, if he's still alive, he has to come back to the trial, right?
Then
We just need to vote for him in the class trial.
well then. Okay.
Well, let's see if I... Nope. The body, it doesn't say who it is. It just says the body was discovered. The victim was crushed by hydraulic press is unidentifiable. Cool. That doesn't tell us anything.
I don't care. It's decided.
No.
What if Kaito is still locked in the bathroom right now?
But
And they're having... That's a fucking awful way to go, real talk. Yeah, definitely, though. Like... Damn.
I'm
You'd be conscious just long enough to feel the initial pain. That would absolutely suck.
No?
Unless it happened really fast. Like Sonic the Hedgehog level, like Crusher Trap. What if we got in here, we saw the hydraulic press, and we just saw Kaito's body going boom. He just like flew up in the air with his hands out, and then off screen. Like, oh my god, no! He was crushed by one of Dr. Eggman's crushing traps.
what? Then okay. No.
Oh, she moved over there.
Could be.
huh?
Everyone. Because if there's fewer of us, there's fewer people who could be the culprit, right? It's obviously Kokichi. You guys all think it's obviously Kokichi, which means it's not obviously Kokichi.
Seems like
It'd be very surprising if it was.
like I thought.
Who's in the bathroom? Go check the bathroom. You guys are all doing like all this, and like, should we just go open the door? And Kaito's in there. He's like, oh, hey, man. What's up? I think this is a different investigation track. Can you raise the press? Well, it might not work because you threw the bomb, so it might not work for 2 hours.
Why?
Yeah. Oh, what if... Oh, the power cord is cut. I was going to say, like, what if this is like a Nagito situation where throwing the bomb cut the power and it took away the safety, like, regulations on the hydraulic press? I don't think that's what happened, but that'd be interesting. Yeah, you did. Sorry.
Well,
It didn't stop to try. Like, Kibo would have just crushed him. It should have stopped automatically. Maybe this thing's just busted. Did we ever consider that? Maybe it's just broken. there simply isn't a safety feature. Yeah, but really though, it's just like, well, the safety feature should have worked, and it's like, oh wait, it was broken. Oops.
No.
Cut it out. Great, huh?
I'll give you afro hair with my magic. Himiko mains Faust in Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Jeez.
Hey, Monokuma. It's fine. The mascot's appearance at the murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind.
Gee. Hey,
False advertising made him here as often as I could.
No.
yeah.
Hatched up as well. Cockpit is exposed. This is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, big enough for one person. Or a bear.
Oh.
The hatches are open.
Huh?
Yeah. Well,
So if the exosouls were supposed to be protecting them when they went to a different planet, does that mean that the monocubs were made originally to pilot them and like protect them?
No.
All right, well, he's not in here. I was kind of hoping I would just like happen to run into him. I thought that would have been kind of funny. There's arrows on the floor. Crossbow, 3 arrows. And the crossbow. Oh, this is the one that Kaito learned to make with Maki. So did Maki come and like give him? That would make sense, right? So somebody would have probably came and handed him the crossbow through the window,
Remember,
and then he put it together because he knew how to put it together,
could it be?
and then he used that to try and shoot Kokichi, maybe. But where is Kokichi? I'm not entirely convinced that Kaito is the one that got smushed. I wonder if either both him and Kokichi got smushed, or if Kokichi got smushed and Kaito maybe got away. Like, maybe Kaito is actually the killer and we're going to find out. But I mean, like, that'd be a pretty short trial, wouldn't it? Like, he'd just get dragged into the trial once we're all there. It's like, hey, I did it. That's it. Sorry for all the weird investigation. I'm literally the only person that could have done it. Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab here? Again, I'm guessing that it's because someone, Maki or perhaps someone else, came and handed him the bag through the window, and then he just put the gun together. The gun being the crossbow. Bloodstain? It's a faint trail of blood leading to the press. Swipe pattern is dragged. So I mean, like, I'm guessing, like, so they had a struggle, and then someone got dragged to the press and thrown into the press and killed. That would make sense. Hydraulic press. Hey, look at the painting machine. We mentioned we saw like the green one. I wonder if maybe like one of them got painted green twice, maybe. Maybe look at the red Exisol. Red Exisol's complete still.
Shuichi.
No.
Hey! With my magic.
If Kokichi's alive, our remote control exit. Still things to investigate here. But what, I wonder? Looked at the press, I looked at the control, I spoke to Himiko. Saw the painting machine, saw the washing machine, looked at XL Green. I spoke to Sumugi.
Oh my.
I looked at the toilet. Blood. You might be able to talk to people again now you visit the bathroom.
No.
What? 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 I looked at. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just sped through that. I looked at all that, and like I swear I looked at it earlier, and now it let me look at it again. It was like, oh, will I add to it now? That was weird. What changed? Nothing changed. Single small hole in it. You know, Kaido wasn't in the bathroom. I guess. Oh, there's still more things to investigate? Okay. No, I also thought I was talking to Himiko, so I don't really know what I'm missing. What could this mean? Glass bottle, poison.
Could it?
Small window for ventilation. Yeah, we did this. We talked to him this last night. Oh, geez, there was like a little flash. Is that lightning? What the hell is that? I already looked at these. This is always the worst part of the investigation, because this happens every single time, where there's like one thing somewhere that I just didn't click on, and I gotta click on everything again. Okay, right to left. Hydraulic press. Did you check the safety controls? I did check the safety controls, yeah. Maybe you gotta check them again. Should be able to press the button that was pressed, but the power cord is cut. No power, won't move. I've certainly done intentionally, blah, blah, blah. There's an emergency stop button. Stop automatically, except we know it won't do that. There's still things to investigate here. Let's look at the painting machine. Blah, 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 blah. Let's look at the painting machine. It'd be nice if, like, 'cause in the first game, you could, like, hit a button, it would show you the thing you click on, but I wish they would make it so it's, like, they would update it so it's like, you checked this already. You don't have to click on it again. Okay, so nothing with that. Washing machine. Let's talk to Himiko again. Nothing. Traces of blood. Okay. Operation panel. Toilet's just gonna make us go back. So let's try Exel Red. I just checked. I checked it earlier. Okay, so it's like I clicked on it earlier, and it's like, okay, now you can leave. This doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Like, this is being fucky. Like, I literally clicked on it. I know I did. I know I'm not imagining that. I clicked on it earlier.
All right. Okay. Hey. Okay.
Yes.
Huh?
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi. That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag?
So Himiko gave him the crossbow?
But
Here. Here you go, peasant. Go kill a knight.
Why? You're right. Hey.
well,
Huh?
as I thought. But which means
Okay.
Okay, man, if you say so. This isn't really the time for that.
That's true.
Maybe Maki showed up and just started, like, cutting this thing up. I said they couldn't have gotten near it.
I knew it.
Make sure you click on all the exosols at least twice. Remember, you gotta click on them twice, apparently. Because for some reason the game wanted me just to do that. This is where Monokuma was. Used for what?
well,
If I remember correctly,
Oh, hey, Monokuma. He's back.
And another thing.
huh?
You were just sneaky, weren't you? But I saw you.
No way!
Hey,
Cuz!
Everyone's coming to an adult movie, so in a way, everyone's doing their thing.
wait.
Yeah? Hey,
Huh?
well...
So, like, they couldn't have actually. Well, no, they could attack us because one of them attacked Kaito.
Hey,
Hey, yeah? Hey! Okay! Yeah, yeah! Sight
It's more thrilling to illegally download them. Alright, well, check the hammer. Have we ever had us, like, investigate in a full 3D space like this before? I feel like this is something that would be difficult for, like, people with motion sickness. I would say, like, you know who you are. Oh boy. Like, it's gonna be difficult. You're fine. It's actually gonna be difficult for me, though, as well, because I'm more likely to miss tiny details. I swear to fucking God, if they try to make me go, like, look at the exosols twice again, I'm gonna be so upset. They'd be like, I don't know why, we just thought it'd be a funny mechanic. We thought it'd be funny. You know, if maybe this time, he's like, yeah, what if they click on everything, like, twice? Wouldn't that be funny? I don't know. Maybe it'll be kind of annoying. No, put it in the game. It's not well elemented. You learn something new about the exosouls after Monokuma showed up. Even so, like, yeah, right, and I understand. It's like, oh, things change. You need to click on them again. It's still counterintuitive when you've already clicked on them once. And if you, at this point of the game, you understand that's how it works. Where you're like, I click on something once and it's done. I don't have to click on it again. So making it so you have to go back and click on it again is just like, I don't know. I'm nitpicking, but it's just annoying. Every stream I find something to just hyper focus on and be annoyed by. Alright, we go to Maki's lab and my lab because there's poison that came from my lab, which we should, well, we actually talked about that. I was going to say, like, maybe Shuichi should go, like, dump all that poison out so it could stop being used to kill people, but, like, I'm pretty sure when we were at the lab, Maki even said, like, yeah, that's not going to work. He's just, like, Monokuma's just going to come in here and fill it up every single day. So there's no point in doing that. Ooh, there's less weapons here, I remember. Yeah, because we pulled them all out. Coming up on 6 o'clock here, but at this point I kind of want to see if maybe I can get through the investigation. That way next time I can just go straight into the trial. But we'll see. Usually investigations take like about an hour. We started like half an hour ago. So I'm thinking that we'll probably go like another half hour probably at the rate we're going. They don't want me to, like, they're never going to tell me what that Red Riding Hood thing is for, though. I wonder if it's like a BB Hood thing. Ah! Boo! Professor! Welcome. We're investigating a murder.
That's true.
I mean, I'm guessing, like,
No.
it's pointing towards that Himiko brought Kaito the crossbow. Look at all those guns. Look at all those chickens. Now, surely they don't want me to click on every single part of this weapon shelf, right? Okay, cool. I got everything in here. But welcome, Professor. We are investigating a murder. I did not murder him. Whenever I quote that, I'm quoting the Robot Chicken parody of it, but I still can't go in Rantaro's lab though. What's the symbol? What is that? What does it look like? It's like a flower and a knife? I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another good one. Hat in Time. Yeah. A murder on my Owl Express train. Oh, Hat in Time's a good game. Where am I going? Right here. I still do the little the crow, like the crow reading where it's like when I need to censor something. Like, oh, there's nothing off them. They don't seem to be related. Be like, it's a for monitor. Who died this time? We think it was Kaito. We think it was the astronaut boy. But the thing is that the body was crushed in a hydraulic press. And so we're not entirely... We couldn't identify who the actual body was. So we're not entirely sure. I saw Strike 9... and it made me think of Radical 6 from the Nonary game series. And I was just like, that'd be a hell of a shout out.
Right.
Radical 6.
No.
Sus. Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. The Cyber Courtyard. I'm really curious now, like, so we got to the end. We got to the end of, like, the Kaizo Trap Gauntlet using the Electro Hammers, but I'm kind of wondering now, what exactly happens in the, like, special ending if you get there without the hammers? Like, if you get there, like, the quote-unquote legitimate way.
Shuichi!
What happened?
What are you talking about, Kibo? Hey, Maki, you doing alright? Why is it so easy for you? I mean, she's seen a lot of people die, Shuichi. I think she kind of, like, has sort of, like, this, like, method of dealing with this at this point for herself.
Hey! Yes.
What? Kokichi's clothes.
But
Yeah, I was about to say, like, she's not, like, she may not be, like, you know, like, breaking down, like bawling or anything like that, but, like, she's not having an easy time right now. Kokichi's clothes, though. They pull out his clothes. Looks like they could be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place? Did Kaito and Kokichi both get crushed? That would be interesting. Like, what if there was, like, a struggle and they both got smushed? Like, it would be like, and then, like, the trial's going to be like, oh, we have to figure out, like, how
what's the matter?
this happened.
Okay.
Put Kokichi in the toilet where he belongs.
All right.
Small hole in the back. And another small hole in the sleeve. So he got shot twice.
No.
There's a chance Kokichi was crushed. Oh yeah, but not well. Okay, but here's the thing, buddy. You're happy that like Kaito might be alive, except that who could have killed Kokichi? Huh?
Huh?
Like, how's that gonna work out for you, buddy? All right, good. He washed his hands before he left. Very important.
All right. Okay.
You can like a fictional character and still recognize that they're a terrible person.
I see.
Could it be?
Huh?
Seems like it's plain to see.
Okay.
I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or anything. I'm just, doesn't seem likely. Lost the trial. Well, that investigation went faster than I kind of expected it to be.
Please proceed to everyone needs to anyone who's absent.
I mean, they're saying, like, anyone who's absent will, like, be punished. So, like, if Kokichi and Kaito, if they're alive, that's the wall know who the victim is. Again, though, like, what if they're neither of them were there? So that means that they both got crushed. So then you got to figure out, like, what are we trying to figure out at that point? Like, who killed who blamed on? You don't think Kokichi's an inherently bad person? I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. I still don't know what his entire deal is. I think he's an asshole. I'll tell you that much. His moral compass might have like some weird like complications going on there, but he's definitely a little shit. That doesn't mean you can't like him. That doesn't mean he's not a fun character. But in the same way as if other people are allowed to dislike characters, I too am allowed to dislike or dislike characters.
What's the point?
It's okay. It is just game. Why you have to be mad?
No.
Do you want to die?
Maki,
Well,
this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weaknesses like you are, I'll lose to despair.
you don't know.
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. The only one's left.
That's obvious.
We can't lose to despair. Even if in the future we need to win. That's the whole point of this class trial. I'll defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice, are you sure about that, Maki? Are you going to believe in Kaito no matter what? Even if it turns out Kaito killed Kokichi? I mean, we're the only ones here. I'm really curious. I want to see if one of them comes in at the beginning, because I really want to see what happens, but like I can't keep dragging this out. I have to stop at some point. You'll see very soon. Okay.
That's
Nice.
nice.
It's really a magnificent theme. Only this theme works in fiction of themes as magnificent as this. Why isn't he here? Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts. Okay.
No. We must do it.
Unbelievable.
Shut up.
okay?
Monokuma's like, geez, all right, man, you guys got real serious about this. Are Kaito and Kokichi's portraits going to be bloodied out? Who was the one that died, Kaito or Kokichi? I think they both died. Okay, so his is just purple. So it's like, we're not sure. It's up in the air. That's an interesting detail. Yeah, because like we're not sure. Okay, we're gonna go just a little bit into the trial, just a little bit. I want to see what Monokuma has to say because I don't want to just leave off that. But then we're gonna stop. So we're gonna go a little bit into the trial, just to see what the fuck Monokuma's gonna say, and then I'm gonna stop because I'm very curious. You can always go back into the trial and leave back to the save file. We could. Or I could also just like stop there, but we'll see. I don't. There we go. Make it easier to push the opponent back during blade lock. Increase the amount of litter cubes being acquired at once. Effective during sight cap. The keyword in the first opponents will show start during scrums. Let's take that one. Why not? I'm not going to review the evidence just now because I'm not sure what my theory is. My theory is that, like, I don't know if Kokichi or Kaito are not here. I'm going to say I'm thinking they both died.
Basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll
Yep, we know.
correctly,
We
and
know.
I'll punish everyone
Yep.
besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
I mean, it does kind of leave, like, the question of, like, what happens now, like, if someone wins, quote unquote.
Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown.
Well, we knew that.
Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Okay, so yeah, so that the gimmick is that we don't know who died. Interesting. Okay, well, my theory is that they both died. My theory is that both of them ended up under the press and died that way. Because if not, I don't know. Like, I don't know how that would go otherwise. Whatever. Okay, but we're gonna call it there. This one ran a little bit longer than I was expecting, but we got a lot done. We learned a lot. This is actually a lot of shit happened this session. Ooh boy, lots of stuff happened. But we're gonna jump right into the trial next time. Hopefully tomorrow, around the same time, same bat channel, that whole meme. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not following or subscribed, feel like following, subscribe. That'd be cool. But otherwise, I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday night. Good night. Bye-bye.